Question number 4a. A water company charges 30 pesos per liter for the first 1,005 liters of water used, 50 pesos for each other liter used. The household used 3,650 liters of water at the end of June 2025. Estimate to the nearest Ghana cedi the water bill for the month of June 2025. So the number of liters used are 3,650. The first 1,005 is 30 pesos per liter. So multiply 30 pesos by 1,005, you get 45,000 pesos. We change to Ghana cedis. If you are changing to Ghana cedis, divide the pesos by 100 and multiply by 1 cedi. That's the easiest way. If you are changing to pesos and Ghana cedis, multiply the Ghana cedis by 100 pesos and divide by 1 Ghana cedi. And that's how it works, the reverse. So then trailing zeros goes off. We have 450 times 1, and that's 450 cedis. The remaining, that is what we are charging 50 pesos for every other liter used. So we take out the 1,005 we calculated from 3650, and that's going to be 2150 liters. Each of that is 50 pesos. So multiply that by that. 50 times 0 is 0. So if you are doing the 2150 times 50, 00000 50055 25 515 plus the 27 5210, and that's 10750, and there's a last zero there. So that's 10,500. You'd solve the evidence beside it. So divide by 100, multiply by 1 cedi, trading zeros goes off, and that's 1,075 cedis. So if you add up the two, you are going to get the amount charged for the 3,650 liters as 1,525 if you add them up well. Now the B, it's a construction question. Using a pair of ruler and a pair of compass only, we are to construct a triangle MQR such that MQ is 9 and angle QMR is 45. So I draw my 9, draw a straight line of your choice, use your compass, measure 9 centimeters, then step on one side of the line you've drawn, draw an arc at the other side using the 9 cm, come back to where the arc and the line meets, then you draw another arc again. It will be at where you began from, so name it MQ, and that's 9 centimeters. Drawing an angle QMR, it should be at the middle point, that is at M, 45 degrees. So how to do 45? You draw 90, you draw a semicircle around M, step at where the semicircle and the line is, draw an arc above, step at this same radius as the first one, draw an arc above, draw a line through, and that's 90. Now I'm going to bisect the 90 where the arc meets the lines, this point and this point. You step here, draw an arc, same opening, step here, draw an arc, draw a line through, and that's the 45 angle line we need. Now MQR is 30, so 30 at Q. So how do you draw 30? 60. Step at Q, draw a semicircle. Now step at this to draw an arc to cut the semicircle you are drawing, and that's 60. Now bisect 60, step at the end, this part, draw an arc, same radius, step at this part, draw an arc, draw a line through, and that's also the 30 degrees. Where the two, 45 and 30, are meeting is the point R, and that ends it for our construction work.